Hello kids, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Mrs. Manore Munasinghe. In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw a coordinate plane correctly and 4 quadrants of the coordinate plane. First, we'll see how we can draw a coordinate plane correctly. Use your ruler and a sharp pencil. And also use a plain graph paper or a square rule paper. First of all, draw 2 perpendicular lines like this. These lines are called axes. Horizontal line is x-axis and the vertical line is y-axis. And don't forget to label x and y axis. Keep in your mind, draw all these lines along the lines of the square rule paper. And the intersection point of x and y axis is called the origin, or this is the 0 of the number line. Then we'll see how we can scale the axis. Keep remember, number the lines, not the spaces. In an x-axis, positive goes to the right and negative goes to the left. And in y-axis, positive goes up and negative goes down. So in x-axis, positive goes to the right and negative goes to the left. And in y-axis, positive goes up and negative goes down. So in that way, you can scale the coordinate plane. So this is how we can draw a coordinate plane correctly. So after you draw a coordinate plane, you will get 4 infinite regions to plot your coordinate points. So these regions are called quadrants. This is the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, all the x values are positive and y values are also positive. And the second region that you will get to plot your coordinate points is second quadrant. In the second quadrant, all the x values are negative and y values are positive. And this is the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, all the x values are negative or minus, and y values are also negative or y values are also minus. So x and y all are negative in the third quadrant. And this is the fourth quadrant that you can plot your coordinate points. In the fourth quadrants, x values are positive and y values are negative. So these are the 4 quadrants you will get after you draw a coordinate plane. Now I'm going to pay your attention for some mistakes that kids are doing when they are drawing a coordinate plane. The first and the most common mistake that most of the children are doing is drawing the x and y axis like this. This is wrong. Keep in your mind, draw all the lines along the lines of the square rule paper. If not, when you scale the coordinate plane, you will get different gaps between 2 numbers. Therefore, always make sure that you follow the lines of the square rule paper when you draw the x and y axis. And another common mistake that the kids are doing is taking different gaps between 2 numbers like this. So let me explain you. This is the origin or the 0 of the number line. From 0 to 1, you can see there are 2 gaps. But from 1 to 2, only 1 gap. 2 to 3, again 1 gap. So this is wrong. Always take equal gaps between 2 numbers. So this is the correct way of drawing a coordinate plane. here you can see if you go along the positive side of the x-axis, you can see start from the origin. From 0 to 1, it has taken 1 square gap, and 1 to 2, again 1 square gap, 2 to 3, again 1 square gap. Like that, it has maintained equal gaps between two numbers. And for the negative side of the x-axis also, it has taken equal gap. So that is correct. From 0 to 1, 1 square gap, and 0 to -1, 1 square gap, and -1 to -2, again 1 square gap, -2 to -3, again 1 square gap. Like that, it has maintained equal gaps between two numbers. Not only the x-axis, y-axis also you have to do the same. Now you can see from 0 to +1, it has taken 1 square gap and it continues. So that is correct. And for the negative side also, you have to maintain the same gap. So this is another thing that you have to make sure that you are taking equal gaps between two numbers. That is another thing that you have to keep in your mind when you are drawing a coordinate plane. Another mistake some few children are doing is when you scale the coordinate plane, do not scale the coordinate plane like this. I think so. If you take the x-axis, you can see the right side of the x-axis is correct. After 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is correct. But if you take the negative side of the x-axis, you can see after 0, it has written -4. It is not correct. After 0, it should come -1, then -2, then -3. Likewise, it should go. And if you take the y-axis, the negative side is okay. -1, -2, -3, -4, that is okay. But if you look at the positive side of the y-axis, after 0, +4 will never come. After 0, it should be +1. +1, +2, +3, +4, likewise, it should go. So this is the correct way of drawing the coordinate plane. So kids, when you are drawing a coordinate plane, don't do these mistakes. So in this video, I have discussed how to draw a coordinate plane correctly and the 4 quadrants of the coordinate plane and some mistakes that the kids are doing when they draw the coordinate plane. And in my next video, I'm going to show you how to plot coordinates correctly in a coordinate plane. Thanks for watching.